Thanks for joining me today. Buyers, you got to know that you're not the only ones out there that are being picky. So let me tell you something real quick. And sellers, you need to know this too. There is a certain amount of deal breakers that buyers have today that is not normal from what I experienced earlier. I think because we're in a market where the prices are high and the interest rates are high, your payments are going to be high, and you have too many deal breakers to find that property without those in your price range is proving to be very, very difficult. Now, sellers, what do you need to know about this? Sellers, when a buyer puts in an offer, please be careful when you're responding to said offer. They're offering you a price and you're adjusting the price. They're offering you a credit and you're adjusting the credit. They're offering, in their offer, they're asking you for certain terms and conditions, and you're dialing all those terms and conditions down or to less desirable for the buyers. You're chasing these buyers away. I'm working with a buyer right now that he found the property that he wants twice. I negotiated to have last right of refusal both times, and both times the buyer was put off by the seller asking for too much terms and conditions stuff and not just focusing on the price, right? We know that we have to beat the other buyers. We know that the person that buys the property is the person that pays the most for the property. But when you're asking us to pay the most for the property, and then you're taking all of our terms and conditions and showing us that what is important to the buyer is not important to you, you're showing it to us in writing. It puts the buyers off and they say, you know what, we'll just find a different house, because at that different house, there's gonna be a different seller. So my advice here is, buyers, don't allow for your emotions to take over when you're dealing with a seller that is not respecting your position on your terms and conditions. Sellers, just make sure that your net proceeds are going to work for you, and be open to conceding to the buyer's terms and conditions. They're already dealing with a high price at a high interest rate. Consider giving them as much of the other stuff as possible. I hope this helps. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.